Thank you to the operators and the carpenters for being here today. This is real politics in action because you're the people we're elected to serve. And you are a stark reminder to all of my colleagues and to the public that what we do upstairs affects real people. Tomorrow, we are going to get some pretty bad news on the state budget. And we are going to have a debate in this state about spending versus taxes versus what the role of government ought to be in people's lives. And, you know, the fact of the matter is, when it comes to politics, the truth is, you know, nobody owns the complete truth. And we always have to practice the art of compromise. But I know one thing. If there is one solution to addressing California's budget problems, it is to create more high-wage jobs and to increase the tax base. That's it. There's no substitute for making sure that people have the ability to provide for themselves and their families, to contribute back to the economy, to have at least a little slice of what we, refer to as the California dream. And so today, we can take a big step because the voters passed Prop 1B in 2006, and the initiatives and the bonds have already done a lot of good, but not moving quite fast enough. Today, we call for the appropriation of $4.2 billion of Prop 1B funds to get people back to work now, not a year from now, not 2 years from now, not 3 years from now.
This is probably the worst I've seen it in 25 years, if not the worst. I'm currently working for an employee, but I've worked 12 hours or 12 days all year. Okay, so that's different public projects. It's not that we're trying to make everybody work, and I'm not the only one in the company that has like 12 to 15 days working. I urge you to pass this bill, but also I urge you to stimulate the economy by passing this bill by making the workers in the state start working and paying their taxes back into where making the grease that makes the government work needs to be greased up, and that's about the only option we have right now with the private sector being at a lull.
We generate money on any project, everybody. It's a trickle-down effect with the finance that we bring to any community wherever we work. Some of us, buy lunch. We use the local transportation. We buy gas, all of it. So when we work, everybody benefits.
It doesn't matter if you're a Republican, a Democrat, independent, whoever you are. Rebuilding the infrastructure here in the state of California is the one thing that everybody agrees on that needs to be done. It doesn't matter what side you come from, we're all going to benefit from it.
We've experienced losing over 16,000 jobs in the last 18 months. The dollars you're talking about here today will put somewhere between 60 and 80,000 people to work, and I can't emphasize how important that is to the economy of California. Those are tax revenues that are going to come in with the employment taxes, and plus we offer good health plans, we offer retirement plans and the like for those people we employ. So I think it's great for the economy, great for the worker, and you heard some of the stories when people are losing their homes. We got to get them back to work so they can pay their mortgages.
As you know, the 2005 update by the California Transportation Commission of the governor's Building for the 21st Century report on infrastructure identified that we're needing to spend about $16 billion a year on infrastructure just to maintain what we have and build for existing growth. In recognition of those needs, of course, the voters passed Prop 1B, and today you have an appropriation in front of you for that, and that will help make good on that down payment. And it'll put real private sector employees to work, like all those behind us that we hire to help build California's infrastructure. Folks that want to pay their taxes, folks that want to keep their homes, folks that want to feed their families.
I think it's been well said by men and women who came to testify today. We sometimes forget, there is some good news. The work needs to be done. It can be done at a very favorable price for the taxpayers right now. There's 60,000 jobs by my estimation that are connected to the work that we're talking about, and that is tax revenue and economic activity that benefits the whole state. So if you've got work that needs to be done at a favorable price that creates jobs and stimulates the economy, that may be the best news we have this week. I'll call for the roll on the motion by Senator Cogdill, which is to approve the staff recommendation minus the $1.5 billion for transit. Call the roll.
Simidian,
Aye.
Cogdill,
Aye.
Lowenthal.
Aye.
Measure passes. Senator Lowenthal, that leaves the $1.5 billion for transit unacted upon. The chair would entertain a motion to approve the staff recommendation in connection with those funds.
Absolutely, so moved.
Motion by Lowenthal. Any further debate or discussion? Call the roll.
Simidian,
Aye.
Cogdill,
No.
Lowenthal.
Aye.
Measure passes 2-1, and that means that all the items in the Prop 1B summary that is contained in our published agenda have been approved today. We thank you all very much for your time.